welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Legacy. Off camera, I acquired some wool, I got some food to replenish my health, and I acquired another stack of dirt. So hopefully filling this up will go a little faster now, because it would be lovely to get this entire thing drained, because then I can begin adding things like floors. There's only going to be 2 decks, a top deck and a below deck. But regardless, I feel like it's important I start adding those things fairly soon. And so the faster I drain this ship, the faster I can get that going. I don't have any specific plans for how I want to decorate the edges. And I don't have slabs, which would make this a lot easier. But, you know, we don't need wood slabs. We can just use wood blocks. And probably also fences. Alright. This shovel's going to break, and I was not smart enough to bring a pickaxe with me. So I'm gonna go craft up some shovels real quick. That's going to be absolutely necessary. Then snag this one at it. Then we'll come and we'll finish draining the whole thing. So today I want to get a lot of work on the boat done. Perhaps finish it, but you know, sometimes things don't happen exactly the way you want them to, so I'm ready to spend another episode finalizing it. Serta sheep. I think the thing that's probably going to take me the longest is going to be the sail. Because this is a ship built for speed, which means the sail's going to have 3 anchor points. And it's going to curve. So I'm going to be making a curved triangular sail. Which is, it's going to look very pretty when it's done. But currently, the concept of making that is a little scary. Because I've never done a curved triangular sail before. I'll make 2 iron shovels. Because I also have to dig out a semi-sizable area underneath it. Because, and also to one side, because I do need to open that up to the actual ocean at some point. That has to happen, and probably relatively soon. So, do I have any more torches? Would I have stuck those somewhere funky? Whoops. Because if not, I'll just snag this and make some more. I think it'd be nice to... yeah, that's just my meat. Okay. We'll make some torches. This should get me 32. So I'll make 2 stacks. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. 2 stacks of torches. And plenty of wood with which to finish this project. Now let's race over there before the sun sets. Because if I'm lucky, I'll get over there in time to dig out the whole boat without getting shot at too heavily, and then be able to put the masts up. And once I get the mast up, I'm going to be able to hide up there whenever the skeletons come by. Because they're not going to be able to hit me up there, it's going to be too tall. It's not going to be a super tall mast, but there's a reason I usually do the noob pillar whenever I don't want to be shot by a skeleton. It's because if you're firing straight up, the arrow isn't going to go as far. It's also not going to do as much damage if it does hit, which is why they usually, Serta sheep, die fairly quickly. There's another sheep hiding somewhere around here. I saw him, but I don't know where he went. There he is! Nice. So let's go over to the boat. I'll probably add more ladders on the sides so it's easier for me to get into the boat. And then I kind of want to add fencing all the way around, but that's also something I typically do on bigger ships, and specifically like cargo ships or ships that are meant for like super long distance travel. So I might not. Or I'll add them, but only in specific places. There's that shovel. For instance, I might stick them where the sail anchors, because I'm going to be using fencing to act as sort of the anchoring for the sail. So I'll probably have fence posts there, because, you know, all sails have to be tied down. Another thing I'll probably do is look up a reference for the sails. I'll look up some fast sailboat references, so that way I can get an idea for how many masts I'm actually going to have. I should probably do that before I start making masts on this thing, though, because if there's only like one mast, I would rather not put up 3 and take 2 down. Waste of axe, you know? And I am frugal and don't like to waste my tool usage. Of course, I am the person who beats up mobs with a diamond pickaxe, but that's a moot point. The mob dies to whatever I am holding in my hand at the moment when I am panicking. So let's go. I got wet. Okay. I was not done putting the wood down. Fun. I forgot that I was doing this way. Okay. 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 This is fine. This is fine. This is absolutely great. I forgot that that's why I was doing this in sections. Whoops. We'll call that a spork moment. Bring that old joke back. And I'll just eating utensil my way on over here. Or I can. There we go. Okay. This is fine. This is going great. I'm having a ball. Pick up all the dirt because there's quite a sizable amount here. And depending on where this series goes, I might put another Easter egg. I know people are probably who have been watching for a little while are probably familiar with the first one, which I'm not going to mention because it's an Easter egg. I think it would be pretty fun to have a second Easter egg, and what I'm thinking of would amuse me greatly, which is why I'm considering doing it. You know, the fun thing about Minecraft Worlds, and specifically making my own Minecraft content, is that I can do things however I want. And the way I do things is usually having the thought of, hey, this would be fun, or this would result in something amusing. And then my little Australopithecine brain goes, haha, yeah, that would be funny. I think we'll do that. And then I do. Because at heart, I am an Australopithecine. Oh, there goes that axe. In fact, at heart, we are all Australopithecine. Because Australopithecines are a human ancestor. Why am I breaking this with not shovel? Alright. Another layer to the boat. Almost complete. I think I should be able to go fairly far on the center one, before I hit the point where I need to, oh, shovel, where I need to start, placing wood? Yeah. Okay. And then we'll just continue. Because again, I should be able to go fairly far. Before, ah! Oh, wait. That's the game we're playing. Which means, okay. I see. I understand. I get it. It all makes sense now. Okay. Everything is coming together. By the end of this episode, I'll have a boat that's made out of wood instead of dirt. And by the end of next episode, it might actually be in a deep enough pond to hold it. Because right now I'm brushing real close to the bottom of the lagoon here. And that's not something you want when your boat is good. Good boats are... Okay, so this needs to go. Best part about the water being iffy is I don't actually have to worry about that because it's not going to be visible from the top side, which is the important side. It's the fun thing about water builds. If no one's going to be in the water below the build, you don't have to make sure it's all source blocks. That's not a prerequisite for finishing said water build. Only thing you have to do when your water build is not going to be viewed from under said water is make sure that there's no air gaps and that you can't see that the water might be ugly. What? And oh, I see how I was doing that. You don't have to worry about. This is very dark, and I'm gonna get spawns, and I'm gonna get murked, and I should have realized that sooner. Only thing you have to worry about when your build is underwater, or in water as this is, and not going to be viewed from underwater is if you stick windows in it and air bubbles underneath it. That is legit all that needs to be worried about. Oh, I wish I had brought pickaxe, but I didn't. And it's nighttime, and I'm stubborn. Alright. Let us continue. And then, boop, boop, okay. Run this all the way down. I'm going to need more wood, but that's okay because I brought it. Shovel. And I can just pick it up. Yeah, all of the stuff that you saw there, I have to get rid of that, and I'm probably going to drag it down about 5 blocks. Which is going to be fun. Because conduits don't exist. And so I might just stick a few doors down under there, because doors don't waterlog at all, and they provide wonderful air pockets when working underwater. Cannot advocate for doors enough. So I might just pop a bunch of doors under there, or pull the torch trick whenever my air bubbles get low. Because they replenish automatically now. This is a early versions, so my air bubbles are auto-replenished. Oh, it's morning. How lovely. So, if I stick this deck here, I'm gonna have only this amount of space to play around with. I don't want that, so the deck is gonna go here. Might seem a little awkward, but this is where it's going. This is the decided position. And I can always boost these up a little more if I think they need it. So I do need to pick a place. You know, the mast will be one of the ways down. I don't have trapdoors yet, so I can't futz with that. But I don't even think I would want to. Yeah, I think the mast will be the only way down. Maybe a staircase way up at the front. But, like, depending on how the mast is and where it goes, once I do that research, that's how I'll pick where the staircase goes. Because I know some ships do have staircases down. And I think I would like to include that on this ship, despite the fact that it is so itty-bitty. This needs to be symmetrical, otherwise I'm going to get upsetty. So for now I'll just cover the whole thing up and pray that I don't get spawns, because if I do, uncovering it's going to be or getting down there and lighting it up is going to be fun. But you know, that's a problem for future Ruby. That's a problem for future me. That's an issue for tomorrow. I can fix that one later. Right now, all I need to focus on is getting this deck in. And probably also sticking the little house bit that's supposed to be back there. I didn't do that. And that's typically what the rudder connects to. But I don't know if this type of boat actually has that. So I might not do it right away. I would like this to be as accurate as I can get it for sticking it in such a fantasy environment. Because, you know, historically, fantasy is good, but historically accurate fantasy? Ooh, that's my jam. It is my favorite thing in the world when high fantasy goes historically accurate. Cannot stress enough how much I love when a high fantasy book or comic or TV series. The funny thing about that is I don't read that much high fantasy. Goes historically accurate. Like, it is my favorite thing in the world. You could not make me happier than when I experience historically accurate high fantasy. Alright, let's pop down. There's some sheep over there that need some shearing. And then we'll take a look at this. Hopefully I've sheared enough to have a viable amount for the sale. Like, maybe I've sheared enough that I'll have a surplus. I'll have more than I need. But, you know. Also, maybe I haven't, and that's okay. Ooh, that looks... yeah, I think I need to modify that a little. I'll bring that up a bit more, make that a little longer, and then I'll bring that rim up. You know, let me bring that rim up right before... Oh, I don't have ladders, though I won't be able... I'll leave an opening. So let me bring the... Oh, there's a torch here. Let me bring the rim up just a tad. Just a tad. So I can get a feel for how that would be. Because I think that would look much nicer. And if that's the case, I'm out of wood. if that's the case, I've got a little more work to do. Hello, chicken. And you know, that's okay. I chopped down the mass amount of trees for a reason. Is this? No. It's going to be. Alright. Almost there. That's unfortunate. I'll have to fix that. That's visible from the outside. Let me torch this up. Because right now this isn't spawn proof. Which is bad. It's bad because I'm squishy and too stubborn to make more armor. And that's because I am a gremlin cryptid, according to my friends. Mostly because I'm stubborn. Oh, I lost that. Darn it. But, like, the best armor is not getting shot, you know? Oof, I'm just doing this very badly right now. I would like to be doing this pretty okay. Break this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place this. Pop another one here. This goes like this. I figured out what I did wrong. You just have to come forward a little. That's why it looks so not cool. I have to bring all this forward one. And then get rid of what doesn't match. Except that. That can stay. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's good. I like that. Alright, let's get a screenshot of it now. Okay, yeah, I already like that better. Oh, yeah. Alright. Thank you for watching. If you're part of the morning crew, I hope you have a great day. If you're part of the evening crew, I hope your day has been great. And if you're part of the afternoon crew, well, I hope your day is going alright. I've been Ruby Robotic, and I will catch y'all in the next episode.